Here we go, round one. We absolutely want to play first. And we have the best 2-drop in our deck. Sweet. And our opponent mulliganed. Alright, better and better. So we'll just Windmill Slam a Gustwalker on turn 2. Oh, Fanbear on turn 1. That's pretty great. Yeah, we'll just jam this and try and put as much damage facewards as possible. They're also running a very aggressive deck. Yep, there we go. Yikes. They have a better start than we do. That is scary. I think I'm going to attack and exert. Then we're going to play Those Who Serve. And they basically have to use the Fanbearer to tap that. They can't exert an F-Crop through it. If they're using Fanbearer to tap it, then it's their whole turn. If they do attack an F-Crop into it, I'm a little worried. Okay. Do I want to race? Just attack Those Who Serve and play both of these? I can take 2 or 3 on the backswing, right? It seems pretty reasonable. We just want to be going as hard into the paint as possible. That is kind of the goal of the deck. Even Mind Sensor. Ah, there we go. I was wondering, it seemed odd that they took a turn off. This has been a sick curve for our opponent. I mean, we didn't have a bad one ourselves, but 1, 2, 3 is very nice. Attack us for 5. Yeah, got us. Emberhorn? Hyena Pack. Well, do I wins or do I Mighty Leap? I kind of feel like I wins. Pass the turn for now. They can play Hyena Pack again, but then they're not tapping anything. Even Mind Sensor can't really get in now. We lost Oketra's Monument and one of the Mighty Leaps. Not super happy we milled a land from them, because I wouldn't mind them hitting another land here. Yeah, they're just going to leave Fanbearer mana up. Not tapping anything with the Fanbearer. Huh. Alright. We'll go for it. They have to have something. What would it be, though? Impeccable timing, maybe? That would kind of make sense. Or did they just make a big mistake? Mighty Leap the Fanbearer. Okay. We can Mighty Leap in response to the block here. Yep. Sure, trade everything, save the Gustwalker, play a new Taw Crop. They're at 5 and they have 1 creature. I only have Oh, they have Jeru's Resolve. Nice. Alright. Still got rid of the Fanbearer. Know the last card in their hand is the Hyena. Yep. Down to 10. Play the Ret Crop because it's the most damage and just pass. Throw it into the wall doesn't make a whole lot of sense here. They've got to leave the Even Mind Sensor back. Ooh, Winds of Rebuke is really nice. So we get to do that right away. Yes! Alright. Sweet. Yeah, Winds of Rebuke was awesome both times we played it this game. It was so good against Hyena Pack. Because that card would have stopped a lot of aggro from us. I'm not sure how much we can change. We didn't have a lot of playables that I loved in this deck. I don't like the idea of like illusory wrappings. They are also super aggressive. I guess I could switch into an Anointer Priest just for this particular matchup. We know they have a Mighty Leap. And we know they have Cartouche Zeal as well. I think I leave it the same. It doesn't feel like Anointer Priest matches up that well, because it's still things like the Even Mind Sensor or Nefcrop Entangler. And Nefcrop, we can't block the Anointer Priest, they just exert it. That's the same as all these other cards, like Vizier or Skirmishers or whatever. Alright, I'm just going to send it back. Gale Strike might be okay, it's pretty good in a race situation. These games will go quick. At least there's that. One way or another. Ooh. I think I keep this, incredibly enough. Just because the Cartouche does draw us another card. We are on the draw. We have it too. I really wish we had more 1-drops. Just in general in the deck. I was worried about our opponent having one there. I will snap trade off this Vizier if I get the chance. I'd rather put the Cartouche onto the Battlefield Scrounger by a huge margin. Trial of Zeal. I mean, that's being used against Vizier just because they want to get the Scavenger in. That's not that bad for us. Trial of Solidarity is interesting, but not particularly good. If we can next turn get no Ketra's Monument, then we're cooking. Then the trial makes sense. Ew. 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 That is a beating. I really need a Winds of Rebuke. I wonder if I just try and Cartouche and dig for it. Take 4 next turn from it, play the Taw Crop. I could play the Cartouche onto this and make them think that we have something to discard, because then I can block the Battlefield Scrounger. I'm pretty sure they'd call that bluff, though. Especially now that I've thought about it that long. Okay, I'm not super excited about this, but I think I attack, play the top crop, and we hope that we draw something really good next turn off of Cartouche and whatever else our main draw of our deck gives us. It's possible that I wanted to roll the dice on this Cartouche and it's just a better play, but I like maximizing my mana and it just feels better to do it this way. There's the Mind Sensor. Not at all surprising. I will trade the top crop for that. Don't love to, but I don't have a lot of choices right now. Consuming Fervor is an insane clock. They're exerting. Nope. This is a Mighty Leap. Juror's Resolve. Alright. That will do it. Those who serve can now block this, so that makes a bit of difference here. Somewhat helpful. And we get to leave the Heckma Sentinels back. I'm really worried about this Trial of Zeal. They can start rebuying that. It's just gross. Now we're in a lot of trouble this game. Half of our opponent's life, and they've got a lot of cards still in hand. They can't have anything in response to this, so they just slam it, I'd think. There's not a lot that kills the Heckma Sentinels here as one card. Like, it's possible they have something like double Magma Spray, but they don't have the mana for Electrify. I think that they just stepped away for a minute. Yeah, there we go. Wavering Initiator. Those who serve. Let's go with the those who serve. Stay defensive for now. Let's pass the turn. We need to keep the Heckma Sentinels back so we can block even Mind Sensor or this Battlefield Scavenger. I'm surprised they haven't used it at all. I would think that they'd have wanted to throw away one of these lands. There we go. And they get the Trial of Zeal back. Ugh. Fantastic card. We will absolutely be blocking. They can Trial of Zeal to kill it, but I can't just take the damage either. If I do that, then I'm dead. Oh, and they have Magma Spray. Somehow they decided not to replay Trial of Zeal. Alright. Although they'll be killing the Unwavering Initiate. Hopefully they don't get any more gas. Ugh. Magma Spray on top of everything else was really backbreaking. Scavenger's finally back to being its normal old self. Its fervor has almost consumed it. Please land? Please let this just be a brick. No. Attack and exert. And that's it. No exert at all. I have to block here, because if I block here, they trial this, and then even Mind Sensor starts killing us. Wow. They topped the Brute Strength. There's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, they just had it. Well, we can see that Hyper Aggro decks work pretty well. Occasionally, they just get everything they need. We did last time. We did really good. They also curved out last time really, really well. Their deck is solid, and jeez, they just hit everything they needed. That Brute Strength was 110% the perfect card. I don't know why they thought so long. They're just taking a long time on everything. That was not a difficult turn. That was like windmill slam attack. This is amazing. I can't believe I drew this kind of turn. Alright, let's jam for game 3. We're on the play, which makes a big difference in this matchup. It's a lot better for us. Oh yeah, we will go first. Ooh. I don't think I can keep that, though. Sounds better in that it has lands. This is pretty unfortunate. I need some 2-drops or something. That first hand was... I wanted it to be good, but... We had the Honed Kopesh, but no creatures to put it on. We didn't have a lot of 2-drops either. We had like a Cartouche and a Winds of Rebuke, but that's not what we need. We need to be slamming Taw Crops and stuff like that to actually win the game. Scavenger, pretty good. Definitely offer the trade, and then Heckma. Feeling pretty good about this. Wow, double Battlefield Scavenger. And Cartouche of Zeal. So opponent's deck is just firing on all cylinders again. Disgusting. It's almost demonic tutor. My god, what a hand. What a hand. Our opponent had to do a dark ritual to make that work. Unreal. Well, I'm gonna Taw Crop. Those will still be tapped, and we might be able to attack back with a big Taw Crop. I do have the Winds of Rebuke as well. Electrify. Yep. Okay, so we can Fanbear, Winds of Rebuke one of these. We're beating them on damage, so that's still a thing. Problem is they have 5 cards in hand, and we have 1. Their own Taw Crop. That's kind of good for us, because we need to get Vizier of Many Faces as another Taw Crop. That'd be really nice for us. No blocks, which is kind of what I would expect. Shouldn't have played that land. I kind of just did it on automatic, and I don't know why. Progressor Lizard, great card. They're definitely going to have it as a 4/4. A 3rd Battlefield Scavenger? Oh, no. I bounced it. I bounced it. Right. Yeah. It's still insane. I mean, the double Battlefield Scavenger early in this game was pretty unreal. Okay. I feel like we could tap the Thresher Lizard, exert and attack the team. It's 3 and 9. They can just take the damage is the problem. Attack back for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They can attack back for 14 damage right now. That being said, I feel like our opponent feels compelled to block here. Because realistically, they have seen double Mighty Leap out of us. They've got to think we have a decent chance of just killing them. And I'm going to let them think that. Hopefully they block with something. I'm happy enough trading off Taw Crop. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm not excited about that one. But one less creature is pretty good for us right now. I just want something a little bit less damage coming through on the backswing. Oh wow, and they got another piece of gas? Yikes. Yeah, they got all the 2-drops that we wanted. Crazy, crazy, crazy good deck. And an insane couple of draws. Their deck is fantastic. Their deck is what we want to do, and in spades. Attack with everything. So if we get a Mighty Leap, we just win. Cartouche of Knowledge? That's close. That is really close. Oh no, not another land. Sadly, now we're just stuck, and we just die. I can put them to 1, but I can't kill them. And we take more than enough damage. If they attack with everything, which they will. They're not going to be dumb enough not to. They'll take the chance. Sure, we could have Winds of Rebuke, but it's not enough anyways. Wow. Ugh, those extra lands. I needed something. I needed something, anything. Another creature, a Honed Kopesh would have done it. It was a close match. It was a really close match. Surprisingly close, considering they're showing us that they still had all these. Great. I'm glad of all the things they still had. They're showing us that, I'm surprised how close that was, considering they went Battlefield Scavenger into Battlefield Scavenger plus Cartouche of Zeal, which was an unreal start. They had some really, really good hands. And, I mean, this is our mull to 6. We almost took the game. It was close. It was very, very close. Alright, well, we'll try for round 2. This is what this format seems to be going towards, more and more of these really aggressive decks.